This is a BMW Baby Racer from the year 2000, and it's probably one of the more unusual BMWs I've seen. When this little thing was made, it was quite clearly in the lower rungs of the BMW range, far below its contemporary E46 3 Series and E39 5 Series. I bet you didn't know that you could get a brand new BMW at the turn of the century for a fraction of the price you'd be paying for a Perodua. But here it is in all its ABS splendour, and no, that's not anti-lock brakes, that is ABS plastic. And it's very clever. Quite clearly BMW wanted to keep costs and weight to a minimum, and it's hard to say that they didn't succeed. It doesn't really follow the BMW design cues of the era. The only identifiable features are the double circular headlamps like an E30 and the kidney grills, which are noticeably smaller than those on the new X7. This is a classically styled, understated BMW. It's a rather odd shape as well, very steep at the front, much like the MPVs that were so popular in the era, while the back is very flowing and organic, forming one swage line all the way around the car. It is in a fetching, if slightly dulled shade of red, set off by these alloy look wheels. They aren't actually alloys, or steelies for that matter, they are plastic wheels. And so are the tyres they're attached to. They're integral to each other and show how forward-thinking BMW were at the time, looking to the cutting edge of technology to bring BMW road cars kicking and screaming into the new millennium. I don't know why they didn't catch on though. They're low maintenance and make the ride rock hard. And so does the suspension, because there isn't any. But surely that's a good thing, because everybody loves a good sports suspension, and this completely solid suspension is very sporty indeed. The Williams F1 team tested a suspensionless Formula 1 car back in 1980. So this BMW is Formula 1 technology right here. Sticking with the suspension, the steering, and it is incredibly quick, only a quarter of a turn lock to lock. But I am disappointed a little bit because the turning circle is very large indeed. The wheels don't seem to turn very much. The handling itself is twitchy and harsh. It's not so much of a B-road bruiser as I was expecting, and it's a little bit disappointing for a car that promises so much. Possibly the most interesting part of this car is the engine, which is very economical. It runs on bacon, not petrol. But power figures do fall away if you don't go to the gym. The interior is rather Spartan. This one seems to be missing all of your basic gauges, but it is very airy, I suppose, even if the seat is rather hard. And there's no backrest. Still, the sacrifices you make, I suppose it's all about the smiles per mile. So there you go. A look at a BMW I'm sure a few of you didn't know existed. It goes to show that there was a spiritual successor to the BMW Isetta after all. What the hell am I doing with my life?